Hey guys, what's going on? It is Dylan back again with another DJI Mavic 3 video, and in today's video, it is geared up and aimed towards beginning drone pilots who either have very limited experience flying a drone, or if you have never flown a drone. Now, I will say, guys, that a good video to watch before this one will be linked in the description, and that is setup and takeoff, which explains what all you need to do to kind of set up and actually take the drone off. And then once you get to that point, you're at this point to where you need to know, what do my left and right thumbs when I, move on the sticks, how does that make the drone behave? So without any further ado, I'm going to get the drone launched and I'm going to explain that to you. Okay, so now that the drone is launched, I want to make sure you guys understand that the drone itself, the camera, the front of it, the nose of it, is pointing away from us. It's pointing that way. So if we're holding our remote and we're looking straight forward, we are looking at the butt of the drone, the back of it. So essentially what's going on is both the drone and the pilot, which is you, which is us, is looking the same way. We are in the same orientation. So just keep that in mind, and you guys will see why I'm making that such a critical point here shortly. So you guys see the drone there. Now, we're going to start with the left stick on the left side here. When you push up, you will notice the drone goes up in altitude. When you push down, the drone will go down in altitude. Okay, so up and down on the left and right stick, that's the behavior. Now, again, the orientation from which the way we are looking and which the way the drone is looking is the same. So it's all going to match up as far as how the drone appears to behave. So on the left stick, if we go to the left, the drone is going to rotate to the left. If we push right, the drone is going to rotate to the right. So that is what your left stick does. Up goes up in altitude, down decreases in altitude. Left spins the drone left, right spins the drone right. Now let's move on to the right stick. So what your right stick does is if you push up, and again, I can't stress it enough, keep in mind of our orientation, because again, we're going to flip our orientation here shortly, and you're going to see why I keep stressing this so much. On the right stick, if we push up, the drone is going to go forward, or in this case, go away from us, because that's the way the drone is oriented. Now, if we push back on this right stick, you will see and notice that the drone is going to come backwards towards us, okay? Now, what does pushing left and right on the right stick do? So if we push left, the drone is going to physically go or slide to its left. If we push right, the drone is going to physically slide to its right, okay? So once again, real quick, on the right stick, forward goes away from us, backwards comes towards us. Pushing left will take the drone left, pushing right will take the drone right. Now, here comes the big game changer, and the thing you have to think about and be careful about, especially as a new drone pilot trying to understand and get used to flying drones. So I am going to push left on my left stick and spin the drone 180 degrees to where now, as you can see in the footage, the drone is looking at us, okay? So now everything with your orientation, although everything you do on with your thumbsticks, the demands, the controls that you tell the drone to do is all going to behave the same, a lot of it's going to seem backwards because the drone's orientation has flipped and is now facing you. So what I mean by that is on your left stick, when you spin the drone to the left, when you look at it, it's spinning to the drone's left. So, and when you spin it to the right, it's spinning to the drone's right, which is all good, but it's just kind of backwards almost, seemingly what you're doing with your left stick. Now on the right stick, whenever you push forward now, you got to always remember when you push forward, the drone's going forward for its orientation, meaning the camera's up front. So if we push up now on the right stick, the drone is coming towards us instead of like earlier when it was going away from us. And that is, you guys understand, because the orientation is flipped. Now I'm pushing down on the stick, which is making the drone go backwards, okay? Now, on the right stick again, whenever I push left now on the right stick, the drone is going right to us, but it is still going to the drone's left. And when we push right on our right stick, the drone's going left to us, but it's going to the drone's right. So that's what I mean by the drone does the same thing no matter which way it's facing, but you just got to remember that your orientation is going to flip you know, whenever you turn the drone or go different ways. And it's just like anything else, guys. It's like riding a bicycle. Once you fly long enough and get comfortable, you can do it in your sleep, or, you know, you should be able to if you practice long enough. Regardless, though, which way the drone's facing, up's always going to raise in altitude, down's always going to, you know, go down in altitude. And that is pretty much, you know, your basic controls explained. And something else, guys, that I failed to mention that, you know, is important is that on your left hand, with your index finger, kind of where you know, would naturally put your index finger, there is a wheel right here. And this wheel, if you know, kind of just, if you roll it one way or the other, what that's doing is, if this is your camera and this is the lens, this is the way your drone is seeing, this is the way your lens is capturing imagery. If you roll that wheel, you can actually tilt your camera up and down as you are seeing in the footage right now. So that's just something to keep in mind. If you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to smash that thumbs up button. Also, please be sure to subscribe and tap the little bell notification icon to never miss any future uploads. As always, guys, I enjoyed it. We'll see you in the next one.